And the big question is, are they, after the rout we just saw, are they going to hike in March? What do you think?
Well, that's the $64,000 question. I think they're going to do everything possible to kind of stay on track, but there's a lot of crosswinds here. We don't know what kind of inflation scares are ahead. They certainly don't want to be behind that. Another problem, of course, is you've got this tax cut. What kind of strength is that going to inject into the economy? And of course, you had a budget deal, which is a deficit buster. And now on top of that, we have an infrastructure program, which is going to create even more debt at the federal level. So you got the Federal Reserve trying to reduce its balance sheet, the federal government issuing a lot more bonds. What is that going to do to the interest rates? And I don't think the Federal Reserve wants to be caught flat-footed here. It wants to at least keep up with what the market wants to do.
Okay, so in other words, they are going to hike in March, is what you're saying.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, absent some sort of calamity. Well, we just heard from, I think, the New York Federal Reserve Governor calling what happened last week is small potatoes. I think at this point, it's not enough to shake the confidence of the Federal Reserve. And so, I think we're on track. Now, whether that's ultimately going to shake the confidence of investors, that remains to be seen as well.
Well, does that mean if the Federal Reserve's confidence is not going to be shaking, then it seems to be business as normal? So is Ray Dalio wrong? And in fact, is Bob Prince, his co-chief investment officer, wrong when they're saying that there's something bigger coming, something bigger around the corner?
You got to listen to that with a little skepticism, because as you pointed out in the lead up to this segment here, back in Davos, he was almost making fun of people who were holding back a little bit of cash in case there was something bigger. So they didn't call it right before the downturn. Do they have it right now? I don't know. I think the right call for investors here is to have an all-weather asset allocation. Have your long-dated portion of your portfolio. Keep looking for those bargains, but at all times, of course, have some cash and fixed income to handle what no one expected, which is what happened last week.